So, folks, we got to talk about Iran. I guess, a quick update. Yesterday, I talked about how Donald Trump had broken the ceasefire agreement that the United States had with Iran by engaging in Project Freedom, which was effectively just an order to send U.S. like warships through the Strait of Hormuz to escort civilian tankers through the Strait of Hormuz. And this apparently reignited hostilities. Wild, I know. But the UAE was attacked particularly hard, and the American forces came under fire. And, well, today we have a little bit of an update from one Donald J. Trump. Based on the request of Pakistan and other countries, the tremendous military success that we had during the campaign against the country of Iran, and additionally the fact that great progress has been made towards a complete and final agreement with representatives of Iran, we have mutually agreed that while the blockade will remain in full force and effect, Project Freedom, the movement of ships through the Strait of Hormuz, in case you guys forgot from yesterday, will be paused for a short period of time to see whether or not the agreement can be finalized and signed. President Donald J. Trump. So I guess Project Freedom is now on pause. And, one might say, but sir, how do you reconcile the fact that, the agreement is shockingly moving forward with such rapidity and towards such a final arrangement when yesterday they were shooting at us? Well, here's his response to that.
It took them 10 miles to turn. The ship was so big, but they respect us. They didn't used to respect us, but they respect us more than we've ever been respected. Our country now is the hottest country anywhere in the world. We had a country that was dead when we had that group of people that ran this country with their open borders, letting anybody come in from the Congo, from countries all over the world. They came in from prisons and mental institutions. We had a country that would have been a dead, if they won the election, this country would have been a dead country. Now we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. Go ahead.
God, he looks terrible. He genuinely looks terrible. But also, just want to reiterate that he's saying that in response to a direct question from the press asking about Iran firing on U.S. ships and why that doesn't violate the ceasefire. And his main response is, they respect us now. You know how when you really respect someone, you shoot a gun at them. It's the American way. They're just speaking our language. This is so stupid. I don't know, guys. We are just in a fucking free fall right now. There's nobody at the wheel. There is nobody at the wheel right now. And also, things are a lot worse than what they're telling us. They've been talking and down, the Pentagon and Pete Hegseth have been talking down and downplaying the idea that American capabilities have been degraded across the Middle East as a result of Iran's barrage of ballistic missiles and various drone attacks. But I do want to point out that the New Republic, excellent journalistic outlet, by the way, highly recommend it, had this report a few days ago. Iran has damaged bonkers number of U.S. military sites. More than half of America's military sites in the Middle East have been damaged by Iranian strikes. More than half! Do you know how many military bases we've built over there? More than half! The main targets appeared to be a multi-million dollar aircraft. At the Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia, a Boeing E-3 Sentry aircraft, we talked about this, which provides surveillance, command control, and communications to the U.S. military, was destroyed. That aircraft is worth nearly $500 million, currently out of production. Other targets of Iranian strikes include critical communication systems. At Camp Arif Jan in Kuwait, satellite photographs showed that Iran had destroyed all but one radome, a structure designed to protect satellite dishes. Radar systems will also prove to be the most difficult to replace. Our radar systems are our most expensive and our most limited resource in the region, a congressional aide familiar with the damage assessments told CNN. Basically, any of the estimates they're giving for like replacing or rearming these bases, because of course, wait, the US bases were blown up? They've been blown up. There are reports of many members of the military having to work out of hotels now instead of military bases. You know, like we've embedded our military into civilian infrastructure. Weird how the United States has done that, huh? That's so strange. Like, we are in genuinely awful territory. Like, so they're like long gone? I mean, they're not long gone. Like, parts of the bases still exist, but like some of these bases have been reduced to rubble so extreme that like they are not livable. People cannot be there. So like all of this is happening. And then also just want to throw out there, if the United States does manage to hit a point where we actually ink some kind of end to this deal, end to this war, you know, Donald Trump is satisfied, his warmongering bloodlust sated. Worth noting that there is another player involved with this Iran war, and that's Israel. And I got really bad news, folks. Most Israelis oppose ending Iran war, according to a recent survey from the Israel Democracy Institute. 2/3 of Jewish respondents said an end to the war now is only slightly or not at all compatible with Israel's security interests. 59% of Israelis opposed ending the war at this stage. So 62% of Israelis believe that that Israel is going to return to a state of all-out war against Iran. So, you know, even if the United States does manage to make some kind of deal with Iran, I would not put it outside of the realm of possibility that Israel sabotages that or re-pulls the United States into some kind of conflict against Iran. And I don't put it past them to be able to do that because they've already, like, taken advantage of the weak-willed and brain-meltingly dementia-addled Donald Trump once already, and they're gonna keep doing it for as long as they can get away with it. Israel is just, like, fucking rabid right now, guys. It's crazy. So, all of this to say, things are not great. Things are not great over there. Not great at all. But that is your update on the Iran war. Everything's going great. So hit you know, get organized with your local Debs or your local DSA. We can help you do that. And also, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Comments longer than 8 words really help in the algorithm. And check out ImogeneOlivia.com. Gender euphoric lingerie designed from the ground up for trans femmes. There's a link down in the description. Let's keep on going. Man, like, talking about Iran day after day just sucks. None of this had to happen. Not a single goddamn part of this had to happen.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube and swishy streams. All that content is bursting the scenes. Politics, being plenty more. Your sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord.